begins at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Question is, who will capture the title? Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch, or Joey Logano? As we look at the careers at Miami, this racetrack, average goes to Carl Edwards, wins goes to Carl Edwards. And right now in practice, Carl Edwards, second quickest for a lap. He's posted some fairly impressive 5-lap average. He tops that chart. He's fifth in the 10-lap average. Question is, can he do it tomorrow when the pressure is on, running for his first ever championship, his first title? Handicap to 4, as we have just under 2.5 seconds to go. Excuse me, 2.5 minutes to go in this final practice.
Well, we've seen all 4 of the championship cars put tires on here late in practice, and it looks to me that I see the 19 has a really good run on sticker tires. I think the 48 is as good as the 19. Those are my 2 favorites of the 4. The 18 a close third, and I think the 22 of Joe Logano, looking purely at this last sticker run, is probably the weakest of the 4. But this is practice. There's still going to be adjustments. And I haven't been able to watch every lap to see where they are up and down the racetrack. Remember, it's just not how fast you can run, but what you can learn. But assuming they're all trying to put their best run together, that's what I see. 19 and 19 and 48 probably the best 2.
Yeah, I think the 22 is struggling. I don't think he has near the speed that the other guys have. I think they're going to have to go to work and make some bigger changes than what the other 3 are going to have to make.
And that's the thing that they can do at the end of this practice session. They can make adjustments, final adjustments, to get the car exactly the way they want it. Marty.
And Rick, one thing to add to all this for the 22 team, trying to find the handle, but also during this run, Joey Logano came on and said his water temperature gauge was flashing red. It was right at where it needed to be. And he's kind of doing play-by-play. He ran about 5 more laps, and he said +3. Then he ran about 10 more laps, said +5. So is he concerned at all that water temperature needs to be kind of holding about 5 degrees above where they would want it flashing red? But Todd Gordon and the team doesn't seem to be too worried about it.
No, I mean, I think it's good information. Really, Todd probably doesn't need that information at this point. 5 degrees is close enough to the window, and they might have to make a tape change for practice, or look at the weather conditions and decide if it's going to be this warm when the race starts tomorrow or not.
And so if you're struggling and you join Logano and his team, what you're going to do is you're going to go and talk to this team, because if you look at the 2 and Keselowski, his lap times look really good. He looks as good as Carl Edwards. So I think there's some help for Joey Logano and his team based on the success that the 2 cars have right now. So I think the 2 is actually definitely better than the 22 and as good, maybe just a touch off, but almost as good as the 19 car.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. It's and he's on a long run, Jeff.
Yes, he is.
He's been out there for what, almost 25 laps.
And this is it, the final 10 seconds of practice on the 2016 season. After this, the only time they'll be on the track this year will be tomorrow's championship run. Brad Keselowski, a former champion, not able to be in the championship 4. Just behind him, the 48s, looking for that 7th title. Red and black flags are displayed. That does it for practice. It's where they ended up. As far as 1-lap speed, Carl Edwards was 2nd, Joey Logano 8th, Jimmy Johnson 10th, and Kyle Busch 14th.